So Nana got up this morning and said she'd like to go thrift shopping today. And I told her I'd go. When I first got up this morning, I thought about packing a picnic and going someplace to have a picnic. So that's what we did, and we're heading to Amish country to have a picnic and go thrift shopping.
I had that years ago. So I got this, the only thing we got out of there. It was 25 cents. I told the guy, yeah, we're big spenders. But it's got adhesive on it, and you put it on your cell phone, and that way you can keep, like it shows there, money and stuff. I thought for that price, that's a good deal, because usually with my cell phone, I take off the back, because I've got a guard thing on it, you know. I take it off and put my money down in there, but this would be a lot handier. Well, that place that we just came out of, we've been in there several times, but they have everything so packed that you can't see hardly anything. You've got to move, like in the clothing. I was looking at some shirts, and you have to move half of the shirts so you can actually, you know, slide the hangers across. There's so much. They need to have a big cell and get rid of a lot of it. Don't you agree, hon?
Yeah, they've got too much stuff packed into that little building.
Yeah, I agree.
You can't push a cart. People's trying to push a cart. You can't push a cart through there.
You cannot. That is impossible.
And you gotta weave in and out, because the aisles ain't straight.
Oh,
aisles, they just, wherever you go.
Everything is just, yes.
Yeah.
And I filmed a tiny bit when I could get an area where people were not at, which wasn't very many areas, so you're not going to see a lot from that little thrift store, but it's nice. And but you know, I found a picture that was handmade. I don't know if it was a cross stitch or what it was, but I couldn't even get it out of the picture thing. There were so many jammed in there. So I thought, well, you know, I think when it's like that, they end up losing cells because you can't look.
Yeah.
And there's so many people that it's almost claustrophobic.
Yeah.
So anyway, I just want to let you guys know why we didn't film as much in there, and I didn't buy anything. On to the next. Okay, we stopped here. Gonna watch people play putt-putt golf while we have our lunch. So we've got chips or popcorn, and I made a Caesar sandwich. Honey, yours has Miracle Whip, and I've got mustard.
Oh. We'll have to see.
Our pop and banana if we want it. And then Steve brought his candy. Did you find out if that candy was chocolate on top?
It is.
Oh, okay. I thought it was.
See,
But...
it's chocolate and
Oh,
cream
okay.
cherry filling.
All right, let's show you what we're going to be looking at. That little guy got mad because I was petting his buddy's belly over here. And he got mad at me and went over there and laid down and looked pouty. Now you're not going to even play. What you got? Look at that one. I think they're tired.
Yeah.
This is the rough and rowdy bunch. Was you being rotten, picking on that puppy? Oh, they look so tired. Oh, how gorgeous.
This one bites my fingers.
Oh. Yeah, they're all tired.
It's free driving. It rocks. Step up to GMC.
I will also
You
go
want
to
to bite me too, huh?
I like bagel.
When we first got married, Steve bought me a pair of cowboy boots, and they were like a real light tan color, and around the ankle part they had fringes. They were so awesome. I wore those things out. This is where I got my moccasins. I wore them yesterday. They've got a little area of toys and stuff too in here. Bull riders. It's pretty cool.
there's a guy in here. We was looking at the puppies, and there was a guy in here, and he had asked about a bulldog, I think, but it was a pug, wasn't it?
No, they were.
Were they the French bulldogs?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
And he asked him how much it was, and she goes $42.95, and he looked at his wife and said, "Oh, honey, they're only $42.95. Wait a minute." And she goes, "Well, you can finance them." And then he figured out, he was like, "Oh, you're talking $4,295. She goes, "Yeah." He's like, I felt my wallet go poop. I go, "Yeah, they're kind of."
It was funny because when we were walking over there, he looked at me and whispered with his hand. He was like, "These are over 4,000." I said, "Man, I'm not even gonna touch that thing." Ooh, yeah, a little overpriced.
Yeah, I would think.
This is the place. It's a thrift store, and they give money to people that are adopting. I was wanting old doors to make one of those she sheds. That thing's $30. And this one has no glass or anything, and it's $25. The top of the hutch that I was showing you guys, I seen a lot of things on Pinterest where they showed, okay, I have a bottom of a hutch that Mom left at the house, and I seen on Pinterest where people redid their kitchen cabinets and they used the bottom of the hutch as part of the cabinet, and then the top of the hutch they actually mounted to the wall, like the top portion of cabinets, and it looked amazing. So I told Steve we have the bottom, and I would have loved to have gotten that top and added that into the kitchen. I've been wanting to redo the kitchen, and I wasn't going to go, not like I would love to redo it as far as move cabinets and rearrange the kitchen, but that's just a dream that's not going to come true. But here comes Steve. But I thought, boy, I could really do something with that. And just like with those old doors, I've been wanting to do those she shed. I'll leave a picture up here of how they look. But once again, you know, you gotta count the cost on how much you're gonna be putting into a project and how much time you're gonna have to be creating the project. So that was a no for both of those projects for right now. Maybe later I'll find some deals, a better deal, and show you guys if I ever redo the kitchen. my geraniums, they're cool looking. I just seen that thing for Phil and Miss Kate, and man, it's been how long ago, honey, that we seen Jace?
It's
Many years.
yeah.
It's when they were in the height of their popularity or whatever.
It's probably 8 years ago.
Might have been. He was down in Columbus at a big church, and boy, he had a great message that he brought. It was great. The only thing is you weren't allowed to take any pictures, not even with your cell phone or anything. They were real strict, which I wish they would have at least allowed you to have a couple, maybe a 5-minute session of taking pictures and then put your phone away, because all you have is just memories, and it would have been nice to have a couple pictures, I think.
Yeah.
But anyway, we're going to check and see what this is with Phil and Miss Kay, and see if they're, I know it's going to be down here in Amish country, but we don't know how much or anything. Thank you all for going shopping with us today. And I told Steve, I said, hey, I know what would make a good title. It's true too. Went shopping all day and only spent 27 cents. Big spenders. That's all we spent, because we packed our own lunch. So anyway, thanks again for going with us, and God bless you all. Have a great day, and we'll talk to you on the next video. Bye-bye.
Bye.